Venetia, hi.
Hi,
Thanks
I'm
for being
pronounced
with
right.
us today.
Very welcome.
So, head of creative strategy at Google. That's a lot. I'd love to know what all you're focused on.
There is a lot that goes into it in terms of creative strategy. It's just people first. It's all about using data and tools and machine learning and everything else to try to get back to what we like to do as creative people, which is try and figure out what people want, what do they need, and then how can we connect with them.
I'd be interested if you can talk a little bit more about the role of data and what that typically plays in creative strategy.
We were talking about revealing the soul in the data, because to us data is soulful, and it can feel sometimes like one of those oppositions that we've talked about, like somehow it's left brain, not right brain, it's the enemy of creativity, it's all kind of like boxes and numbers and all the rest of it, and it's not poetry and people, but actually for us it's the creativity of looking at data and numbers and finding a soul, finding something really deeply human there that drives everything. It drives the effectiveness of the creative that we make, and it also is, the fun part. We love being blown away by little unexpected great things that come out of data and just change the way you tell a story.
Safe to assume we'll have this partnership several years from now when we're back here at Cannes. Yeah, maybe in 3 years. What do you think we'll be talking about? What will we be talking about then in your imagination?
I really hope that we're talking about a new story, because I feel that there's an old story that served us for maybe millennia, the sort of humans versus X story, and most recently that's been humans versus machines. And the optimist in me says, because we've just experienced more of a symbiotic, we call it duality and reciprocity, more of a symbiosis between these seemingly oppositional forces, that we can have a new story, which is a story about the age of imagination. We're not just in the business of expression and pushing out media and stories and creating sort of at people. We're using imagination to reconcile technology and humanity, and we're creating for people. And especially when recessionary pressures and all kinds of terrifying other headwinds are in our faces, that's when you need great storytelling at scale.
Absolutely.
It's when you need the optimism that creativity can bring. It's when we need to connect people even more to each other.